Hello everyone, welcome to my Minecraft multiplayer world show and tell. Been running a little Minecraft server for myself and a friend for a little while. Um, just a quick history of my Minecraft playing. I've had Minecraft since fairly early days, although I did take quite a long break from it. I got bored with it after a while just because I didn't have time to play and um, there wasn't a lot of information out in the very early days, and I didn't have the time to put in to try and to experiment and to muck around as much. um, I have to give a bit of a shout out to Paul Saws Jr. He's probably the main reason why I've actually gotten back into playing Minecraft. If you don't know who he is, he has a channel on YouTube here, and he makes a lot of Minecraft videos and some other game videos as well. I've quite enjoyed watching his videos. We've watched the How to Survive and Thrive series, his Minecraft Adventure. He also does some role playing type games, like the Vex maps, the Spellbound Caves, things like that. So yeah, I quite enjoyed watching him play, and it's got me excited to play Minecraft again. And it's inspired me a little bit to actually do some recordings as well. So yeah, big shout out to Paul. If you haven't seen his videos, go check out his channel. Yeah, it's worth a look. Anyway, enough promo there. I set up this server for myself and a friend. I knew he played, and I said, look, I know you play. Why don't I set up a server and we can jump on and we can do some some little projects together. So yeah, we've been doing that for quite a few months. So what I wanted to do is just give you a quick rundown on what we've done. We're going to have a look at some of the things that we've built, and yeah, just a bit of a show off of what we're doing. And the plan is for the future to do an update video maybe once a week, depending on how much we play it, maybe once every couple of weeks, just with some updates on what we've been building, and if we built anything new, I can show that off as well. So, without further ado, this is my first little home that I've built. It's a pretty basic table and chair. We've got a bed over in the corner here, some paintings, crafting table, and a furnace. One of my pet dogs. I've got quite a few pet dogs scattered around the place. This is very close to our original spawn point, and one of the first things we did was we built this staircase all the way down to the bottom, which I'm going to run down here and have a look at what's down here. Reason for digging down here is initially just for resource gathering. As I said, we had some projects to do which required a lot of resources, so we just wanted to come down here, do some strip mining, grab a lot of cobble, and also grab a lot of other resources, diamonds and redstone, and anything else that we could find. So I'm not going to run all the way through this, but you can see we've got quite a few little levels down here. If you know what strip mining is, you basically go backwards and forwards until you find something interesting, and then you dig it. Alrighty, so that's that. I'm not going to run through all these caves here. Again, most of this is just strip mining. On the way back up, we'll have a look at a couple of little features on the way out. As you can see, we did manage to dig through some underground caverns. This is a naturally formed cavern in this world. We have explored a fair bit of this. You can see there's torches everywhere. Found lots of abandoned mine shafts and rails. Found a zombie spawner. As you can see by the sign here, there's a zombie spawner that way. I'm not going to show you that one today. That'll be another video, because I've actually built a trap there that we've used to farm experience off those zombies, but that's for another time. In here is a creeper. I'll leave him in there. As you can see, we'll look through the door, you can see there's damn it, mushrooms. So that's a mushroom farm in there, just for food. Over here is a nether portal. This is the first nether portal that I have built ever. Had to mine obsidian to get that, obviously. You mine obsidian, you have to make this structure here, and then you light the bottom of it with steel, flint and steel, and it makes a portal through to the nether. Again, I'm not going to go through to the nether today. That'll be time for another video to have a run through what we found in the nether. We've got some snow golems here. These are just to protect our staircase. So if anything does manage to come up here, these guys are going to attack it and keep it away from our homes. So this is my friend's little home in here. I'm not going to go in because he's not home at the moment. Hopefully I can get him online and we can run through the tour again while he's here. Show off his place and have a chat about what we're going to do as well, and have a bit more of a walk around. This section here, we've got a whole lot of chests. This is just for organising the gear that we're finding. So basically, we've got wood products, plant stuff. There's wool, snow, redstone, weapons and armor, random stuff in there. Yeah, all sorts of gear, cobblestone, tools, lots of furnaces, some crafting tables. This is basically our little home base here. We gather our gear, we come up and we dump it in these chests, and if we ever need some gear to come and build something, we'll come back here and we'll find it in one of these chests. Alrighty, moving on. This is the exit. I'll show you what this is from the outside. I'm not going to spoil it from the inside here. It's very cool looking entryway. We do have the standard old ladder and trapdoor over here. Now this is the outside. We have a nice little barbecue over here. If you're feeling hungry, you can come and throw a steak on the barbie. I'm just kidding. Just wanted to build something random out here, just to just experimenting with some of the items. We've got stone stairs, half slabs, glass panes, and that's actually some netherrack that I've set on fire there, so that will just burn forever. This is the door that I was going to show, or I didn't want to show you from the inside. It's actually a hidden door, which is very cool. It's something that my friend built. He found some plans for it, had some ideas on how to build it, and yeah, just experimented with getting it right. If I hit that button there you go, opens up. So you can see there's some pistons. So I'm not going to go into the wall and have a look at the mechanism in here, but you can close it. It's a little bit laggy just because it's on the server. This is not a server running off my local machine here. It's actually on at one of my offices. So yeah, it's running off over the internet off a little machine that I've got set up. So we did have some trouble with this hidden door with getting the timings right with the relays, but yeah, it seems to be working quite well now. That's why there is a bit of a delay with pressing the button and it closing. This here is what's going to be a wizard's tower. I'll have a very quick look in here. There is another nether portal right on the ground floor. Pride of place on the ground floor there. We have a spiral staircase going up. There's a few levels. First level here, we've got an enchanting table surrounded by books. Excuse me. So if we need to enchant any gear, we can dump it in there. We can also turn off some of these bookshelves. You just have to place a block in front of it if you don't have enough experience to spend. Go up another level and it's empty. And so is the top floor. So we're yet to fill this one out. I also want to do some tweaks to this. I'm not quite happy with the roof. I wanted to rebuild that, and also am going to be replacing the entire walls. So instead of being built out of cobblestone, I'm going to be constructing it out of black wool. The only reason I want to build it out of black wool is because I want it to be black. And it's a lot easier to harvest wool than it is to get obsidian. Something I haven't mentioned, this entire world has been built in survival mode. Nothing has been done in creative mode. So we've gathered all the resources to build these things legitimately, and spent a lot of time actually constructing these items and these structures. So the first one, really the home base was the first thing that we did. This is something that I've built later, just recently. This structure here is probably the first one that we wanted to build, and it's a lighthouse. So I'm just going to stand back here and have a look up just to show you how high this is. Pretty high. Going to go in. There's a ladder in the middle here. Going to go up to the top and have a look from the top. And you can see the first few levels here is built out of cobblestone. The top, probably 2/3 of it's built out of wood. So we've spent a lot of time gathering the resources to build that. Right, I'm going to speed this section up. You don't need to be, watching me in real time going up a ladder. So speed this up and I'll see you at the top. Okay, here we are, almost at the top. I'm just going to have a nom on some food. Last little section is just to go outside, and we're going to have a look at what's downstairs in a second from up here. And let's just have a look. We've got glowstone all around the top here, so that provides plenty of light to any ships that are coming in on the ocean. We did have a mechanism up here that was a whole lot of pistons all the way around the outside, with redstone and a rotating mechanism up there that was actually going around in a spiral. It was very noisy, and it was a little bit glitchy just on the server. We'd occasionally come in and find that there's blocks missing, or some of the sticky pistons weren't working. So yeah, it's been removed, and we're just leaving the entire thing open. And this is good timing. The sun's coming up. So I can show you the rest of the stuff downstairs without worrying about mobs. Have a quick aerial view of what we're looking at our island. Down here, this is our original spawn that I just showed you, where I came from. That's that wizard's tower I was just talking about that I want to make a few changes to. I didn't show you the farms at the back. We've got a wheat farm, there's a melon farm, and there's also pumpkin and melon farm over here. If you've played Minecraft before, you know you need to get a food source, and these are some of the food sources that we built. Also didn't really show you the pens down here. We've got some animal pens. There's sheep in this one. There's cows over here, and there were chickens. I think there's a couple of chickens left. Again, food source. The sheep are also there for my wizard's tower. I'm slowly but surely collecting wool, the black wool off them, because I want to replace the cobblestone walls here with black wool. Well, let's wander around this side here and have a look. We've got some jungle over there, mostly desert, and you can see there's a few bridges built here and here. Been using a lot of sand for resource gathering, and you'll see why in a second. And the moon is going down. We've got some more jungle here, and this is my ongoing project. I'm actually building a biodome. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. It's basically a giant dome. I think it's 128 blocks in diameter. I think it is 128. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's built out of glass, so you can see here the sand is in a straight line there. I've been harvesting sand from here. I'm going to go down and show you the little home base I've got set up down here. I've got a whole bunch of furnaces that I'm cooking the glass, so putting in sand, converting it into glass, and I've been slowly but surely building this up. It's probably about halfway done. It's going to get easier once we get further up the top, because obviously it's getting smaller. So that hopefully I'll make some videos of me actually constructing this as well, and put that up another time. What else can we see from here? That's about it, I think. So I'm going to go the quick way down. Just have a quick look over here. Yep. Okay, taking the quick way down, and give me a rating out of 10 what you think of this dive. Wow, cannonball! Awesome, didn't die. Much quicker than going down that ladder, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to head into my biodome. Oh look, some bones. not my bones. And we'll have a quick tour of the dome to see what's in there. You may have spotted another nether portal over there already. Alright, so in we go. I've built a couple of doors to get in and out here. Around that side is all over water, so there's no door over there to get in. You can, if you like, swim under it. There's my kitty. We have a jungle in here, which is nice, so you can collect some wood. We've used this section to collect wood. There is a natural cavern under here. Not very big though, there wasn't too many resources in there. Yeah, I've got some of my pets following me, excellent. This used to be big hills of sand. I've cleared most of this, or flattened most of it out, just so I can collect the sand to make glass. I'm going to make my pets sit, just so they don't knock me off and cause me an injury. Up here, I have a wood farm. Basically, it's a whole lot of trees planted in close proximity to each other, and the reason for the roof is so that they don't grow too high. So I can simply harvest all this wood from the ground level and not have to worry about climbing to harvest any of the wood. So the reason for that is so I can have a constant fuel source for cooking off my sand, converting it into glass. Alright, this is my little temporary base in here. As you can see, the furnaces are running at the moment, cooking off some more glass. Look there, yep, see we've got charcoal in there, cooking sand, turning it into glass. This one here is simply for putting in wood, making more charcoal, which is the fuel source for the 4 furnaces here. I've also built a melon farm in here just for another food source, so I don't have to run back to the original base to get food. I can stay here the whole time, feeding myself, making glass, and constructing the dome. Alright, I'm going to have a quick tour around the dome. I'm going to go up the top, and I will speed some of this up, just because you've seen it from the ground level already. And we're going to walk all the way around the outside and have a look at what's around here. So you can see all of this is glass, and again, reiterate, this is all done in survival mode, no creative mode done to collect any of these resources. So yeah, very time consuming, but also very rewarding to see something that I've built, yeah, completely legitimately. So alright, I'm just going to speed this up, get around the other side, and have a look at a few things here and there on the way. There's another section there where I've raped and pillaged the earth for its sand. Probably one of the first places I actually collected sand from, until I you know, ran out of, or you know, I hit gravel, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to bother digging down any further, it's a waste of time. Back around this side, you can see this is entirely over water, so that was interesting, to say the least, to build that first level on the water. It's a lot of laying down dirt, putting the glass on top of it, and then digging the dirt out again, so it looks like the glass is just sitting on top of the water. Okay, so around here we've got some very interesting random structures that have spawned in the world. That's not a random structure, we've built that. I'm a little concerned though that I think that's going to be in the way. I may have to actually destroy that nether portal, unfortunately. I'm just, hopefully, we'll see how it goes when I build this up further, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be in a bad spot there. But yeah, we've got some hovering mounds of dirt over there. There's some over here as well. Some of the joys that you get with, you know, random seeds in this world. That looks like a chunk error, actually. So we're back around into the mountains. Again, nice hovering piece of land mass there. And we're back around to the start. So this was fun as well, because this is in the side of a hill. Spent a lot of time digging through here to place the glass down and clearing space either side of it, just to keep things out of the way, and so you can walk around the outside of the dome as well. Once it's completely finished, I may actually clear a little bit more space and, you know, smooth these hills out so that it doesn't look like it's just been dropped into the middle of the hill. Again, this thing is temporary. That's just so I can get up there, so I can build some more levels. Well, I think that should actually do for now. Thanks for watching. I will be making some more videos in this world. As I said, I'm going to record some creating of this dome, laying down a few more levels. I plan on actually doing that and speeding it up, so it does take quite a while to place down an entire level, just in terms of getting the positioning of the blocks correct. I've made a few mistakes here and there as well, so I may have to go back and rub some out and put it back again. But yeah, I will record some of that. Should be some fun little videos of some sped up Minecraft action. I hope to get my friend online as well, and we can have a run around, have a look at a few things that he's found and built, and I'll get him to explain a few things as well. I've got some traps, some mob spawner traps that I want to show. We've also found an NPC village, although every time I've been to the NPC village it's been deserted, so that'll be time for another video, but for now, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.